We got something to watch here, Tom. The game is going live, and you can already see a little bit of a skirmish around middle of Scream. Takes Meadow out, and a quick play by Team Liquid to secure the B site. They're coming underneath the tube, rushing into the site where David P awaited them, but got shut down. The rotate of Ambi cut off, leaves Fatino as the only man who can really have impact here. The spike is now down.
And now, in a pistol round especially, there's much more of a chance for them to actually bring this back. He's already gonna find himself onto the 4K, and it had to be Scream to put him down. Dear Lord, that was close into this one. He's now only one away from the Bladestorm already, so even if somehow he gets a kill in this round, it could easily change on its head. But he's just been wallbanged out of the round there. And there you go, that's Bladestorm already. He's got it. He's dead, though.
That he is. Yeah, the numbers are starting to thin out pretty quickly. Team Liquid running over Vodafone Giants at the start here, leaving just the two players as they look to get back into the site. A Classic and a Sheriff is all they're equipped with to do it, and well, Yampy quickly gets rid of the Sheriff, and he's going all the way in to try and take Meadow as well. That's going to put him one away from Bladestorm as well, which could be in...
But with already the slows being placed in to make things a little bit tougher for him, we are going to see this push coming through, but the spike actually hit the deck.
But that gives the info over as well, right? Vodafone Giants now know that this is definitely an A play with the spike being so close. The Bladestorm on Yampy dealt with. He was so low, just the one bullet needed. A shot from Fatino not landing. Hoodie, though, is going absolutely massive in this round, leaving Solkus all alone. And, well, he's got to ace this out. The Spectre in hand. Also, he looks like Scream right now, so there's a good possibility that the one-tap ability is going to be his. As a matter of fact, playing without his hand on his mouth.
This sounds like just you living out a fantasy, but luckily the round's going to get underway, so we can quickly move away from that one. Scream alongside Link have just double entried into the site, and now Fatino is in a lot of trouble, already being picked apart as they dominate the entries into this A site. And while David P, normally known for his lurks, his backstabs, king mostly at the duelist. I'm sure when it comes to defensive side, we'll get a little bit more impact from him. But if Yumpy's going to keep doing stuff like this, I don't know how much Soulcast will realistically need to do.
Fatino has that Bladestorm popped up. Didn't use it last round with the Operator. I think he was contemplating it, but then his teammates went down, so it gives them something to play with here. You need to see him peek when that Cloudburst goes down, or no, Ambi's in trouble. And a Shock Dart onto him actually is what finishes him off. That's depressing. Well, it's only David P left with that rifle he saved in the previous team to qualify in this qualifier, at least making it through the upper bracket. Now they have the opportunity to beat Liquid yet again, and Fatino is starting it out well. A three-man stack up this side and go for those early aggressive duels. With Meadow securing Tube, I think Team Liquid have pretty much no choice but to try and get this res off to have some chance.
Well, they will be able to force one back, but with the elevated angle of the Operator, they might be able to pick this back, but they're actually not going to overface. Just looking to keep the man advantage they already have. Well, that doesn't last too long. Link will at least fall for Fatino, but he's not quick enough to correct his aim. Yumpy floating in from above and leaving just two standing.
David P sat there like, hey guys, should we save again? It's a 2v3 this time. It's definitely manageable. With Meadow getting himself healed up to 100, they're going to go for this, but they need a pick quickly. And that Operator is holding for Meadow coming out of the door. He steps to the right. He is most definitely dead. And he's now being spotted. But that gives the opportunity for David P to catch Yampy off guard. A second goes his way. Now all he has to do is deal with Scream. He's being revealed up on the ropes, but the headshot is delivered. And David P gets it done. The defuse coming in. And what a fantastic retake. He saved that weapon 2 rounds in a row and finally gets to use it. Not convinced that timeout will have done a lot for Vodafone Giants in fixing it. That bait was huge. Going up the rope and then having a player behind to follow, that's absolutely insane. Yampy even takes down Fatino afterwards, and Tom, maybe Liquid were right. That pause hasn't done them any good because Vodafone Giants lose both opening duels. They lose the A site, and now the plant is pretty much guaranteed to come in.
Yeah, well, I fully expect...
Yeah, I think they're feeling pretty good when it comes to cash. Now, Ami's going to have trouble getting out of here, obviously, with a player towards the spawn. Dealt with Link, and that's a weapon save. Now it's just David P, or as Twitch chat's taken to calling him, Savid P. I like it.
That's good. That's good. They're just winning a lot of these battles, and it's not going to get any better. They've finally decided to head in towards this B site. And while obviously there's only going to be one defender here, because why would you be putting more players here after however many rounds in a row going in the other direction?
Now, wise move as well up against Pistols to move to B. Because long-range fights. You're not going to lose long-range fights to Pistols, are you, Tom? Well, they are. And they've already lost a few. Now things get a little bit scary because this weapon's retrieved. Meadow not able to do anything with it. Down goes Ambi, and Fatino's last alive. Dashing up behind them, but they're ready. And oh my god! Fatino's got both! The Blade Storm's online, and it's a 1v1.
I haven't even planted.
This is definitely winnable inside of that Viper's pit. Well, he can just right-click you up close anyways. In fact, Fatino's probably happy to have that, considering how low his HP was in the first place. Solka's moving around the back. Oh! The shots aren't gonna land, but somehow he's still alive. 6 HP. Phantom picked up, but it's not enough. Solka saves the day, but that game's so close.
Well, then again, doesn't look like we're going to get anything new. Back to the A site push. Now, there is a player lurking up close. Will they clear it with the drone? No, they won't, but Fatino's already going to shoot a couple of bullets off. Meadow has at least found one. Now it's left on to, well, you know who it is.
Our boy save at P, but he's not saving this time. Or maybe he is. Maybe he's saving the round, Tom. It could be the way it goes.
Oh.
Spectre in hand, good spray, screams down. He's caught in the fade back, and now at 12 HP, this is starting to look pretty bleak. Periodically, Solkus is turning behind, and yeah, he looks at just the right moment.
Bring it up again.
I love that video so much. Oh, Scream with the opening. Solkus follows up, and oh no.
The they're all dead already!
I can't blame Vodafone Giants because they try something different, right? The A site's been overrun. They cannot defend it. That's been proven. Oh, Ambi, watch your back, bro. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, well, Saving P's back on the ball once again.
Realistically help them out. Their defense is the problem. On the attack, it's nowhere near the same kind of issue that we've seen, at least over the last 2 maps.
Oh, there you go. How did that
Early
go?
Hunter's
That went
Fury
really well.
didn't work out. Ambi's gone. It's used up by Cryptix. Cryptix was the one popping that to just hunt them down. And you said the early Hunter's Fury, but unfortunately it was the other side that used it.
Yeah.
And that's just filthy. God. Absolutely filthy. I know what Sesh to call that. I won't quite go that far, but David P. The last guy alive.
Found himself the holy trinity of kills.
Yeah, diving right in.
Or will he get... No, he's not going to get the gun in time. Yeah,
I will go down with this ship. That's a good song. Wait, he won't even hear it really as it disengages, and so all he sees is just instantly there's nothing there. Great push by David P shooting Yampy. That's the A site control pretty much guaranteed at this point, and now Team Liquid need an answer. This is the first time in the final round of the half we're actually seeing them need a plan B.
Oh, nice. Dodging and weaving, but it's not gone too well. I don't actually know what Liquid can do here, but it's the last round. They've got to try something.
10 seconds left.
Oh, that snake bite lands right on Hoodie's feet. Like a heat-seeking missile. Patino good for one. Now they've no idea about back yellow, but Meadow almost whiffs it, leaving Link alone. A 1 versus 4. A res online, but hey, he's not going to have a chance to use that. What? He had no idea where Fatino was. That was an awkward duel. But in the end, it is going to go to Vodafone Giants. They will secure a 3rd round at long last. All it took was the Viper's pit on A to stop Team Liquid from going forward. Effectively, David P.
Also lose the pistol and then win anyway.
Exactly. That's what I want to see from him.
The alpha play.
Yeah. David's got one. Okay, the push is shut down, but is he ready for a mid play? Yes, he is. The pistol out for another. Now they've got great control. Thinning out this B defense, they have the option to go back if they want to and make that rotate, but it looks like they're still going A. B's open now. David's just solo killing everyone. My God, they're still running into the A site by the looks of things, but now they've spotted out one on the back. It looks like they're going to rotate. They're going to move towards B. It's completely open. David P's covering flank through spawn. This should be a round for Vodafone Giants. Look at where he is. Oh no! Wake up!
I think he'll run out of bullets before he does it, so they're just going to have to try and play around this a little bit. There is another ghost on the floor for him to maybe retrieve, but he needs to try and find a way back into this round. He's also out
player standing.
of abilities. So it's just going to have to come down to the headshots. First, we'll go his way. We've had some close pistols, but it is going to be Giants closing things out. And again,
He saved so much.
yeah, that's true. Oh, see you later, Soulcast. Vitinho looking like getting into the zone a little bit here. Nice shot to start things off. Full rotation coming in, of course.
Gun here.
David P is going to be on the other side of the map, potentially just trying to catch any rotations, but they're all coming in through mid and defender spawn, and then one player holding to try and stop any of those late lurks.
Spike
I mean, this
planted.
a big force by Team Liquid. They've invested. It's not a full force. A lot of they're all playing without armor, but they have those marshals. They have the sheriffs, the ability to do serious damage. Already taken down
they have
David
a
P's
rifle.
lurk through mid. Oh, the player's spotted, but the shot's not going to land. That's a rarity when Yampy's on the scene. He still has the dash as well, so he can play much more aggressive on these initial duels. And they're just lined up. They're trying to firing squad these players, and prompt over peaks out of Vodafone Giants. There was the first spike, already half diffused. Good shot by Vitinho. Just seems to be so clean when he's using that sheriff.
You would normally wall something like Tube just to make sure that nobody's playing a lurk through it. It means they have to be a bit more careful versus someone like David P, but okay. See you later,
Ambitious.
Vitinho.
Yeah, that was ambitious. I like it with the Blade Storm going up above, but this time Scream gets the better of him. Cryptic's firing away some shock darts. Gonna light these players up. Doesn't look like he's finding all too much. As they come through the choke point, it's being mowed down. Vodafone Giants 2v4. Meadow, good kill on the backside. Okay, this opens up some opportunities. They have a wall at the moment, and they're about to have the res online. They go, oh, Meadow.
is.
You will
Right
not
through. That
kill
is
my
huge because Ambi's back online now. They're able to get the plan safely, and even with Link's flank, he has to come through the Viper's pit if they're playing inside it, but one's up close. They're stepping around. It looks like they have absolutely no idea that Link can be on the flank already. The timing is huge for Link, who's catching the planter immediately and falling right on back. The slow down on the floor just to make it that little bit more difficult for Vodafone Giants to get that spike retrieved. And oh, Solkus from the top rope drops down and takes a double. That's 11 rounds for Liquid. Not the best of rounds to need it as well when Yampy has this Blade Storm online. It can be so dangerous, and there's the first with Meadow down. He goes up for more. He will be shut out of that. Quick shot by Ambi. That was a headshot with a sheriff. You'll love to see it. He's going clay pigeon shooting. Oh, Cryptix is going to try to play around this drone. Does it perfectly. Just falling back afterwards. His teammates coming in to support. I mean, Vodafone Giants need a way in, and that wall is going to make it so much more difficult. You're losing HP as you go through. Can't really fight this together, and David P is taken down up above. The chances are starting to really fade away. Oh, the recon. It doesn't get any burst off, though. That would have been the end of the round if it did. And Link is on the
Not
flank again. They are not aware. They're completely unprepared for this kind of a play. And so Hoodie as a 1v4 to win out versus all ultimates. And then, yeah, there was just no way. 12-5 we go.
The Yumpy operator, because he didn't even need to buy into the previous. Already, you're going to see the... Oh,
Spike down.
my God. He just got two at the... Oh, this is done. Let's
At
just call it a day.
12-5, then they'll lose. We know that
This
Team
is the
Liquid
only
are
one they've
solid here.
lost.
Indeed,
Yeah, this-
yeah. They've lost one map, and it's been this.
I will say, I don't know. The thing I will say is that Liquid came into this as an unknown because they just don't really play Icebox at all. I think this is the first time they've actually played it in this stage of challenges. So
Yeah.
you don't really know what you're coming up against. Also starting on the attacking side, like that's a rough one. It's not been a bad map other than that for Giants, but yeah, I think their defensive side definitely needs a little bit of work. Now, it's a 2-on-4. It's been a quiet game so far for Hoodie, but maybe a chance. Never mind. The Yumpy operator has been unbelievable throughout this map, and he will be there to close it as well.